What's up everybody, it's Truman here and we're back in the Tru-Tec Business Park. As you can see, I think this is going to become the new starting point for all the videos on top of this tower, as it looks like the sun is about to land upon me. Well, anyway, first thing you'll probably notice is the vault is now hidden, or gone, depending who you ask. No, I didn't give up on it. We've finished putting in the floors, and we've replaced it with, or we've covered it with apple trees. There's a reason for the apple trees and the sugar cane. You see in my inventory the mining drill. Well, the mining drill runs off of biodiesel. And to make biodiesel, you need plant oil, which is made by the industrial squeezer from Immersive Engineering, multi-block structure, which is piped into a refinery. And you need ethanol, which is produced by the fermenter, with apples, sugarcane, melons. Which is piped into the fermenter. And they combine under power to make biodiesel. And the status bar isn't your fuel, it's your drill head status. So real quick while we're here, also got rid of the door, replaced it with Tinker's Construct garage door, or carpenter's blocks. So I used to Tinker's Construct stuff, carpenter's blocks, garage doors. I like that a bit better than the door. But no, while we're right here, let's go over the mining drill, how to make it. It's a steel mechanical component, a heavy engineering block, and 2 wooden grips. Now the wooden grips are simple. That's just a copper ingot and treated sticks. The treated sticks, you get treated wood planks, that you get from surrounding wood planks with a container of creosote oil. Be it a bucket, bottle, capsule, whatever. And it gives you 8. And everybody makes sticks in Minecraft. So that's 2 wooden grips. So it'd be 2 copper ingots, 10 treated sticks, your handles, the heavy engineering block. Now this is kind of aggravating. Good news is you do get 2 per recipe. It's 4 blocks, it's 4 steel ingots, 2 steel mechanical components, and the steel mechanical components are 4 steel ingots in the corners and a copper ingot in the middle. It's 4 steel ingots on the corners, 2 steel mechanical components, top center, bottom center. You know, vanilla Minecraft pistons, and an electrum ingot. Thankfully, you do get 2 of these. And then a steel mechanical component, which, like I said, is 4 pieces of steel in the corners and a copper ingot. Now, when you get it, you can't really use it yet because you don't have a mining head for it. So let's just go Immersive Engineering. Steel drill head. That is 5 steel ingots. 2 blocks of steel. And a block of steel is just 9 steel ingots in a square. That'll give you your steel mining drill head or whatever you're gonna call it. And then when you get your drill and you get your mining drill in your head, you just put the mining drill where it places the blueprints and. Well, actually, let's just show you. So then it gives you a UI like this to put in a drill head. I did put in the large tank, which increases your tank size, and that's just an iron mechanical component, just like a steel mechanical component, but it's 4 pieces of iron in the corner. 2 steel ingots, 2 buckets, and 2 red dye. And then, because I've been using this as a weapon as well, additional augers. It's just 3 steel ingots in the top and a steel mechanical component. You've made enough mechanical components by now, I shouldn't have to repeat how to make them. And then you can find shaders in the world to dye them. And there's also an upgrade you can get that will allow you to mine underwater or increase your speed. Yeah, there's advanced lubricating system or pressurized air tank. We'll get to this blueprint and brass casings and gunpowder and lead in a minute. I mentioned we were going to do some firepower in this episode, and I quite literally meant fire. Mechanism introduced a flamethrower. Let's get out here a second. Combat, heat, burnout. I mean, it works. Actually, that's how I've been clearing all the grass out of this area, or areas around the base. I'm not going out with a bucket or a scythe, I'm going out with a flamethrower. But the only things that won't burn are Botania flowers and Pam's Harvest Craft plants. As you can see, I mean, it gets rid of everything. And actually, in the Inferno mode, if you hit wood with it, it will create charcoal, and if you hit that charcoal with it again, it creates graphite blocks. Actually, we're already right here. Let's just hit that with it. You see it broke it, but it dropped it in a fire, so you see it spreads easily. Let's just do the work while we're already out here. Mobs, this is quite effective because it pushes them back. One thing you have to watch, fire does spread. I learned that because there used to be trees on this top and this platform all the way out to here. Didn't pay any attention that day. Now you see what happens. Smokey the Bear was rolling in his grave that day. Anyway, let's get back over here and I'll show you how to make the flamethrower. The flamethrower. 3 pieces of tin, or 4 pieces of tin, or 10 ingots. 2 bronze ingots, and bronze is 1 copper and 3 tin dust combined. Flint and steel, everybody knows how to make flint and steel. Gas tank from Mechanism, which is 8 osmium ingots with some iron dust or pulverized iron in the middle. Then advanced control circuit, which is a basic circuit, which is just an osmium ingot with some redstone in the metallurgy confuser. That'll give you your basic control circuit, and then you put 2 enriched alloy around it, which is just an iron ingot and redstone in the metallurgy confuser. That gives you your advanced control circuit. Then that is fueled with hydrogen, just like your jetpack is. Still, burning a flamethrower and dumping pure oxygen into the air, you know, no concern there. Alright, but back to the other part of this firepower episode. Let me put this stuff away, I don't need. Oop. I'm glad, unlike the alchemical bags, that won't go inside itself. Alright, but now you can probably read the signs: revolver handles and hammer, and the revolver drum and barrel. Let's do the handles first. It's already mentioned the handles in another for the mining drill. And the handles are that. I mean, you see they even look like proper revolver handles. The hammer Just 5 pieces of steel. What looks like a revolver hammer's shape. Actually, the photo looks like a trigger and sear. Okay, the drum and the barrel. Let's do the barrel. This is 3 pieces of steel, no line. You'll have to forgive if you hear the car. I've got my window open. It's actually warm today. And then the revolver drum, 4 pieces of steel and an iron mechanical component. Iron mechanical component in the middle, and 4 pieces of steel in the typical, north, south, east, west pattern. It gives you a revolver drum. Now I actually have to look up, because I don't remember the exact pattern for the revolver. Okay, I need 2 pieces of iron. And actually, I hate these modified crafting benches. Barrel, drum, hammer, revolver. I even like that. Go ahead, make my day. Does look very nice. And it, just like the mining drill, can be put in the engineer's workbench to get modifications of amplifier electron tubes, which inflict shock damage from the revolver, and an extended magazine. Getting very Bioshock-esque in this mod pack. Anyway, mentioned the lead, the empty casings, and the gunpowder. We're firing Kasul ammo. Apparently that didn't... Okay, yeah, I forgot. It was just brass casings I had over short. The revolver, shift right click. This is the biggest revolver drum I've ever seen. I'm used to 6 shooters, not 8 shooters. Let's walk out here a minute. And of course, there's nothing to attack. Like, I'll even take an animal at this point. I'm not picky. Well, while we wait for the sun to go over, I mentioned the vault is now hidden because it's now somewhat starting interior construction. This mine shaft kind of existed when the world generated. I don't have a cart on me, or we just ride the way there. Also, I thought Vault 87-ish. Let's kind of have a view of the outside world for just a minute. Yeah, we'll run down this long corridor. And for the moment, you just have a simple C-curve in. There's only 1 or 2 floors you can access at the moment. Mainly because I need to fill this floor in. I went through and took a bunch of the cobblestone out. So it needs to be filled in. Let's turn the jetpack off. Disable. Let me ask you to come in on cart. I could probably fit 10 or 15 carts total in here. I'll have to look and find out. So no, I haven't stopped working on the vault. It's just taking longer than I'd like it to. That and got the quarry running, sucking up more stuff. quarry bunker. I forgot I made that. Turn the jetpack back on. Oh yeah, may have accidentally burnt my house down. Long story. The quarry, let me check these. I might need to turn the quarry off very soon. I know I need to... No, don't need to disconnect that one yet. Because I've been having an issue where stuff will come in. Let's see, this piece of uranium does it. It'll come in, it'll try to go into that chest, and then get shot out into the world. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop that now before it starts again. I came over here earlier and there was just stuff everywhere. Oh, I have to mine that back up now. Oh well, I'll mine it back up in a minute. Oh, stuck on the chest. Now where did I put the extra pipe at? Here it is. Yeah. So, finally found a use for all the hemp seed I'm getting. Squeezer. Produce plant oil. Speaking of the hemp. Yeah, all this rope fiber. This came very handy. I've made tons of rope and made tons of string and wool, made blackout curtains. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I now have hemp blackout curtains. Anyway, let's hop up here to the squeezer. You can see, I mean, it takes a lot of seed to make plant oil. This is finally full either way. I need to find a tank or possibly make like an ender tank or something to put it right here. Let it put it in an ender tank. Oh yeah, and we started using immersive engineering power as well. I'm going to keep the basic universal cable going into the machine shop because of everything in there. But no, I mean it all works out. I did get rid of the big windmill. It wasn't seeming to put out enough power. Instead put in mechanism generators, wind turbines, and a water wheel. Why a water wheel? Why not? And yeah, the wire connectors and wire. This was interesting to run because these only have an effective reach of like 15-16 blocks. So I mean, you see, I mean I like it. It looks more real in the visual look, not graphics, not the graphical look. The visual kind of feel of how a game is done is kind of a big thing to me. So I mean, it looks more like I went in and ran proper wire. I mean, even here. Actually, how much power does that have at the moment? So it's just barely staying on. That, however, is not having an issue. Well, this thing, I'm probably going to stop this thing soon. I just prefer digging in water because it doesn't leave those ugly holes like doing it in land does. Speaking of stakes, or something else I need to show you all. Ignore the Botania flower arrangement. Yeah, I'll get that producing their block. I heard fire burning, I got worried. Oh, there's one. I need to put grading up there. I made a smokehouse with the drying racks. Now I just have to find animals to kill, because they appear to have stopped spawning around here. I need to make safari net launchers, since I found a couple safari nets, to start breeding cattle. Because everybody loves beef jerky. And the smelter. Actually, did I leave it full of stuff? Oh, I have. I need to get that out of there. Oh, maybe something will spawn now in the rain. Oh no, that's right. Madden says the system's set up that auto shuts off the rain. Yeah, now we should get a test. If we're lucky. In all honesty, I was hoping to build this and then a blood moon happened. I was actually legitimately hoping for that. Actually, pig. That's quiet for a Kasul round. So we know pigs, it's effective. And you see you don't lose your cases, they stay in. What's going on? Oh, that's that, like, skyblock thing. Let's see, and over here we can shoot. Besides the pigs. See how it does something with armor. Oh, 2 empty cylinders. 2, 3. So if they've got half glowstone armor, it's 3 shots. Creeper. Let's check the creeper. 1. To get over here away from zombie. 2. So 2 shot a creeper. Let's take his valuable gunpowder and leave. I don't have the hang glider out at the moment. The drying racks will not work with mutton, so you get to live for now. Yeah, we're already here, so. Now you don't have to do all this for these drying racks to work. I mean, they work just out in the open. I just like the aesthetic of it looks like a smokehouse. You see? Then we'll come back in a few minutes and I'll be bacon jerky. Because everybody loves bacon, everybody loves jerky. I know I'm showing my either fat American pride or just American pride or whatever doing that. But yeah, so there's the jailers nets, or safari nets, so I need to make a launcher for that. Try to figure out where I put everything at. And those don't stack in there. What do we have I'm willing to get rid of? I can move them. Then the Minico essence we'll put over with the seeds. Or where did I put that at? With the shards, okay. Man, them wind turbines are gonna kill me. Listening to them. Actually, one thing about it, shift right click. Take my casings out of the revolver. Reload 3 of them, so I don't have enough lead nuggets over here. Just do it the simple way. Just make more. So there's 6 more rounds. other than that, we've not really changed a whole lot, other than now having the vault entrance done. It's more like a vault, because that railway I had over here was just like a work railway. We do now, or we are going to have extended farming, because I've gotten deep into the magical crops. Electrum, diamond, steel, copper. I have there all T. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be making more irrigation channels next time. But yes, now we're producing firepower on site. I don't really need armor on site, but people have that now. Thinking that'll be about it for today. Since we've become an arms manufacturer now, might look into the railgun. I don't know. It's a nice idea, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. I like my revolvers. But for now, this has been Truman in the Tru-Tec Business Park. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back for another.